I'm Julia Aymonier. I'm Chief Digital Officer from Ecole Hotelier de Lausanne.
Hippolyte Fouque, Commercial Director at Darktrace, which is the world-leading technology of AI for cybersecurity. And we protect thousands of networks with this new approach globally.
Hello, I'm Jerome Berthier. I'm expert of AI and the founder and CEO of Deeplink. I'm here to speaking about impact of AI on security and impact of security on AI, and I was happy to speak about that during the conference.
Hi, my name is Olivier Busolini. I'm the Chief Information Security Officer of a private bank here in Geneva. And my interest here is to be able to confront my views on AI and cybersecurity with other specialists or some experts also in the domain.
It's clear that currently, if you have a look on different newspaper and different other media, you can see that artificial intelligence will maybe kill jobs and maybe replace the human. But currently, it's not the case. You know that we will work a lot to improve the algorithm, to help the people in the task, but we are more working currently with supervised learning and not unsupervised learning or self-supervised learning. So this is the current situation. It's that you are working, there are a lot of promises, but for the moment it's not the science fiction.
So AI in cybersecurity for today, for me, it is a very promising technology. I believe we are far from being a mature technology, but today AI has the power to ease our problem of being able to manage a lot of activities, specifically in IT security, to deal with the volume of data that we have to deal with in security. And AI seems to be a very promising technology to help us address those issues.
Virtual personal assistants today can deal with a lot of questions which are asked frequently. So they can take a lot of the burden away from call center staff, service desk staff, where we have the habit of hearing the same thing over and over again. So the mundane tasks which take a lot of time and a lot of energy and that people don't like doing can be handled by these artificial intelligence systems, which will allow humans to have more time to work on value-added tasks.
To help AI to be better, if you can explain it, we need different things. The first thing is that you need more data. That is really the fuel, the power of the algorithm. And without data, there are no algorithm and there are no AI. So this is a thing that we have to improve. It's accessibility of data to help the machine learning to better learn. That is the first thing. The second thing maybe it's to help the people to better understand what is AI and to give access with the control access, but to give access of all their information that they want to be sure that the algorithm can learn with the good data.
Artificial intelligence can gather the data, understand the pattern of life of each user, each machine, the network as a whole, to spot even the small deviations in any kind of environment instead of having it done by human beings. So it helps the security teams to find the small threats into a very noisy network and to identify early the problems. And it's so precise that it can also take actions against the most severe threats for the digital world.
Well, AI has been around for a long time. I mean, I did at university and I actually wrote in Lisp, which is programming language for AI, and it's suddenly come alive again because we've got processing power which can allow us to do the things we couldn't do in the 80s and the 90s. But we have a long way to go, and it's going to take a long time for us to have machines which are capable of learning the basic things by themselves. And I'm not even talking about the machines which are going to take over the world.
I'm very enthusiastic about the potential of AI, but for AI to become a real key tool, we must make sure that we find ways to teach AI in a new way. And very recently, I've been interested by new approaches, not to have machine learning, so machine using data to learn, but machine teaching, machine being taught how to address problematics in a very different way. This is very research and development right now, but big companies such as Microsoft are working a lot on those topics.
AI is agnostic to any kind of environment, so it can be implemented everywhere, which means that it can be used for malicious purposes. That means that defensive AI must be trained as much as possible, and we need to go towards technologies that are reliable, that are installed on a wide basis, and that are trustworthy to take some actions and help us defend against offensive AIs.